So, sup, Chuck, sup, you Chuckle Fucks, it's your boy, Dark Raku here with What If Issei had the power to somewhat copy anime, or had the power of anime? I might go with that one. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Not the point. Straight up, he just has the ability to kind of copy that of different anime characters that either he has seen, watched, well, yeah, seen. When I mean seen, I mean like read the manga, watch the anime, or watch whatever, or just like search it up and was interested about the ability. But yeah, that's what I mean about his abilities. But yeah, but not the point. Let me begin to what if. Let me shut the fuck up. And yeah, let me just begin. Also, I really did not have time to make a thumbnail because I just got home and I am going to school later because I was working the whole day. But yeah, not the point. I should probably get some water because I haven't drank any water the whole day. But yeah. Now, before I keep continuing on, just to let you guys know, I am going to try to finish the Ultra Instinct one. Other than that, let me just begin to this what if and let me shut the fuck up. Good, yeah. I'll probably do it later. If Dante doesn't feel like doing the what if with the calling Aimless in Shadow or whatever, I might do that what if. But yeah, but I probably, yeah. I still haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, mostly season 2. There's still a few, like, episodes I need to catch up with. I think I'm on 9 and I need to get to 16. Or is that the newest episode? I can't fucking remember. But other than that, let me shut the fuck up and begin this what if because I don't have much time. But let's begin into this what if. We begin into mostly a kind of somewhat warfare. You see here, what I mean a warfare, I mean literally, it's like an RPG game, but not an RPG game at the same time. It's for some reason the Devils decide to kind of go with a mostly Rhea Scrimmer is still trying to get out of this like marriage with Riser. And of course she thought it'd be a great idea to kind of have a bunch of Sacred Gear users in the school fight against Riser but say it's like a torment for her love. Now this is where, well, she's hoping for a special person that the White Dragon Empress is actually interested in. And the White Dragon Empress is mostly Valerie Lucifer. Now she's interested in a guy who has the Black Dragon Sacred Gear. But yeah, now this is where, well, Arias is also somewhat interesting, but not entirely. She's interested in another guy named Aaron. This is where, well, she was hoping that maybe he will be able to defeat Riser, or someone in the goddamn game will be able to defeat Riser. She did tell her kind of parent, or well, mostly her brother about this, which made her brother swear off because it was already kind of announced to a bunch of Sacred Gear users. Now, there was also the incident that some of the girls, well, not incident, there was actually also the thing that mostly the girls from the school also wanted to get rid of 2 perverts just because they wanted them to get hurt really bad by other Sacred Gear users. And that is Matsuda and Issei. Now, they have Sacred Gears, but the only thing that they can understand is that Matsuda has an interesting Sacred Gear that kind of allows him to do something. With mostly Issei Sacred Gear should be mostly twice critical. A common Sacred Gear, very common Sacred Gear. When on twice critical, they can only guess at probably a twice critical, but they don't know what it is. Now, Issei, Hyoto, and also Matsuda are supposedly the most perverted boys in the school. There's also, what's it called, Morohama? Well, not Matsuda. Yeah, Matsuda and Issei. But then there was also Morohama, but Morohama became a pretty boy after a while. Yeah, he's a trade towards Matsuda and Issei. Which in their opinion, they don't really care, but yeah. Well, it seems like they care because Morohama betrayed them. But this is where, well, mostly the whole kind of school who are part of Supernatural are actually watching this tournament. But yeah, it's somewhat like a rating games battle, but not entirely. Riser's there being quite arrogant and kind of trying to make some of the girls in school blush at his sight because he is the most majestic person, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Riser goes on randomly. This is where Riser's Paraj is watching this, even Ria's Paraj and Ria's herself. Sona and Sona Paraj. This is where Valerie and her somewhat Paraj and friends somewhat. This is where, well, other people, like some other heirs are actually watching this from different clans. But yeah, Sir Six, was it called Juka, and even was it called Sir 4 are there. Mostly the lazy tired dude, he's there also. But he noticed Issei and just kind of chuckle. This is where, well, he knows a little bit about the brown haired boy, but not much. Now, he isn't chuckling from the fact that mostly the perverted kid is going to die. No, he knows a little bit more than anything else. This is where, well, he decides to just act from falling asleep. But yeah, this is where, well, mostly we go into the POV of everyone into that battle. It's like a goddamn battle royale. But yeah, this is where, well, everyone is actually getting ready to start kind of fighting, kind of attacking and other shit. But this is where, well, mostly, what's it called? Sona was the announcer and saying this is a battle between to see whoever will become the new fiance of Ria's Grimoire. If you can defeat her own fiance, Riser Phoenix, then you will be having a chance to marry Ria's Grimoire. This is where, well, Sona was watching at her friend's antics, but yeah, she doesn't even know who will be able to defeat what's it called, Riser. There's a good chance it's Murahama or Eren or another person that just got transferred, kind of transferred to the school, or two people got transferred to the school. One named Jaden, or not Jaden. One named Jaden, and the other person is named was it called Edward. Now, of course, she's only hoping there's probably going to be a battle royale of those five with Riser Phoenix. Everyone else is kind of fodder. She even exclude what's it called Issei and what's it called Matsuda in there, but yeah. But we go into literally Issei hearing music with his earbuds, but no one can see it thanks to his longish brown hair. But at the same time, he is sitting down on a tree branch, or not even he is sitting down on a tree branch. And this is where, well, mostly he's not paying attention to anyone because he's right now having manga with him. This is where, well, he is reading right now. He is literally watching, or not watching, he is reading manga while hearing music. The song he's hearing is called this. So the song he's hearing is called basically The Lyrics of Destruction.
You might think I'm kind, but I'm not. Heart is hollow, no humanity left. I don't take my destiny.
But yeah, it's like a nerdcore made by, what's it called, Fable, and it's called, well, it's mostly based on berries, but yeah. This is where, well, mostly Issei is hearing that, and this is where, well, he keeps reading the manga. The manga that he's literally reading is One Piece, but yeah. He's on like chapter 995, but yeah, don't worry about that. I'm probably just guessing number. I'm not that far in my manga reading, but yeah, not the point. But this is where, well, he's kind of like, well, not reading 995, he's like at 1,000 something. Mostly when, what's it called, Monkey D. Luffy shows up with 5th gear. But yeah, I forgot which number that is. But this is where, well, mostly Issei's giggling, he's like laughing, saying, oh my god, this is going to be good. This is where, well, he keeps reading and reading. This is where most see someone appear in the shadows behind him, saying, so what should I do? This is where, well, Issei turns around and says, ah, Matsuda. What do you want to do? Well, should we actually try in this match, or should we just like say, fuck it, and not even try? I mean, do you want to try? This is where, well, mostly Matsuda kind of just says, not really. This whole thing is complete bullshit and annoying. Besides, if I had it to try, I will only try when the fucking, I don't know, cops are on us again. That'd be funny. Or military or whatever. You get the point, right? The Marines are still after us, especially when they send assassins straight to us. But they all die, don't they? Matsuda chuckles and says, yes, they all die. So, what do you want me to do? Don't know. Stay on station, wait until everyone kind of kills themselves, because entirely this is like a rating games, but a battle royale kind of rating games. I don't know, the Devil's Crate is not like this. I don't know, Surzex, Lucifer, something and something, decide to agree with his like sister's crazy stupid plan to get rid of a what's it called, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That Riser guy, not gonna lie, he is arrogant as shit. I only seen him once talking to girls, and he was not really a good person. In my opinion, we as perverts, somewhat, are way, well, I wouldn't say way better than him. That's right. Well, Issei chuckles and says, perverts? You do realize I don't care half of the girls here. I only act like a pervert so I can get away from them. I don't want to deal with them. I don't even want to talk to them. This is where Matsuda chuckles and says, that is true. Luckily, there's no cameras or anyone right now watching us. Then that's why it's a good thing. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to continue reading this One Piece chapter. This is where, Matsuda says, what are you going to do? Fucking activate Luffy's new power on this chapter or what? Well, it's not a new chapter. Newest chapters I'm still catching up, but I heard about the form that Luffy took in on. The 5th gear. I'm not gonna lie, this seems sick as hell. This is where, we'll see. Issei says, don't worry, I'll watch the anime and I'm gonna fucking bench watch it until I get to that One Piece Luffy arc. Well, not Luffy arc, that was it called? One Piece 5th gear arc. And I'm gonna fucking love it. Cause I only seen clips and animations about it. This is where, Matsuda switch up and says, sheesh, Issei. You're gonna be basically being cracked out here right now, looking like you smoked lots of weed before even fighting people. Oh, definitely. I don't even care about anyone in this whole fucking thing. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna continue reading. You can do whatever, Matsuda. Besides, you can't entirely kill people here unless you have enough power to obliterate the machine that right now, their body, or somewhat this system is right now holding them at. That is true. Besides, if I can just destroy the system, I'll probably be able to kill the person in real life without the system being able to kind of get towards me and not killing anyone. Exactly. Then again, you probably can't kill someone since you have that blade. Matsuda chuckles and says, oh, definitely. I'll probably be able to kill the fried chicken with it. Exactly. Maybe you can even kill the black dragon user. What's it called? That brave dragon user. What's it called? The other 2 users. One is a holy user and the other one, whatever. But you get the point, right? Yeah, I know. Well, should be going then. Yep. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna continue reading. Yeah. I heard you the first time. Go ahead and read your book, you motherfucker. This is where Issei flips him off, and this is where, we go into Issei kind of keep reading. Until this is where, a battle is happening near him, but he does not seem to give a damn. It's between literally 2 people. One person with a mostly a great sword. And the other person is having a katana. Now, of course, their sacred gears aren't that very impressive. Aren't strong. But with a little bit more training, they might be skilled warriors in the near future. Issei noticed this and he was just calculating. This where, he noticed one of those cameras right now being recording while watching this battle. Someone's right now probably watching these 2 sacred gear battle or whatever. It's not interesting. It's not like the big battles that are right now happening, which they're not. None of them are happening right now. Sorry, I just went to kind of open the door because I saw one like a dog kind of trying to take a pee on somewhere, and I was like, nah, you little shit. Nah, I scared the fuck out of him. Wish I had a rock to throw at him. But yeah, not the point. But of course, we go into mostly the 2 battles happening, and this is where, there's a little like ball kind of like camera somewhere recording them, and this is where Issei noticed it. Now, of course, he knows that the thing has a shield and other things. And this is where, he then stops mostly hearing music, calls upon someone, still reading the manga, by the way. He's still not giving a damn about even the battle, with their clashes and other things happening. Now, the big battles of, mostly the 5 that mostly Issei has mentioned. So what really hasn't really been happening. Riser has been just killing fodder or whatever. And of course, they were just being teleported back by into the real world. Which some of them are just crying because they did not get the chance to marry Rias. But yeah. But this is where, Issei kind of calls upon someone. This is where, mostly someone picks up and says, yo, hello. So, you do remember about that little deal I kind of, made with you a while ago. You know, those like favors I still need you to do. Yes. Can you hack into the, devil system? Oh, of course, it's so easy to hack into that shit. I don't give a damn if even Beelzebub is there. I'll be easily hacking his shit. Good. Because I have a little favors to ask you. What is that? First, I need you to get access to the system of, well, this devil system, this rating games. If you see it. Oh, of course I see it. I'm also seeing you, and not gonna lie, you're over here reading fucking manga. What, you reading One Piece, motherfucker? Oh, of course, you son of a bitch. You think I wouldn't read it? This shit's about to get sick. I'm about to see Kaido versus 5th Gear Luffy. Oh, you're way behind there. I thought you were at the part where Garp kind of... No, motherfucker, I'm not. Now shut the fuck up about it. Okay, sheesh. Yeah, I already got system and control of it anyway. It was that easy. And Beelzebub hasn't even noticed me being on the system. So, are you actually going to be trying in this shit? Oh, hell no. Why would I try? You think I want to marry a red-haired slut? Not entirely. Not interested. Not my cup of tea at all. This is where mostly the hacker kind of chuckles and says, wow, you are just an asshole for that. Fuck you, ho. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna be hearing the song called Watchdog. Oh, you hearing that song also? Yeah, now fuck off. Now, after my 2 favors, well, I only asked for one of them. This where mostly, he says, my other favor is to, you remember that evil peace system thing or whatever? Yeah, I want you to use it and kind of make sure to, what's it called? Well, entirely, the system between Sacred Gears and Devil system, I want you to hack both of them. Why? I want you to activate them into such a stable, like a very unstable form. What? Well, I can't do it. It's very easy. With mostly my own Sacred Gear that I kind of invented. The hacking Sacred Gear, the hacker, or mostly the Watchdog Sacred Gear. Oh yeah, copywriter at its finest. Fuck you, man. This word, well, not bad. Mostly, bro. This word, well, he says, whatever. Come on, just do it. Just unstable both of their shit. Unstable the King Peace and Riser Phoenix, and unstable the Sacred Gear and Murahama. This is where, oh, we'll see. The hacker says, ooh, you are so fucking mean for that. You know that you're such a dick about it. Issei says, yeah. Cry me a fucking river about it then. This is where almost the hacker starts laughing and saying, oh my god, you are such a dick about all that. This is where, well, Issei scoffs and just says, whatever. This is where, well, we go into Issei kind of thing. Now, you gonna cry me a river or what? No, I'm gonna do it anyway. So easy to hack the Bible's God's system, even if it's called Beelzebub. We'll see a Juka Beelzebub about, we'll see his own system. This is gonna be easy. This is where, well, Issei scoffs and says, whatever. When I call you, I want you to turn off all cameras. What? Wait, are you actually going to be trying? Who knows? Who very knows? Maybe I'll kill all these monkeys and that chicken with just ease. Okay, Ghetto, calm down, fucking hacker said. This is where, well, almost see Issei just scoff and says, whatever. Shut the fuck up and already do what I said. Yeah. I heard you the first fucking time. This is where, well, Issei then jumps off. And this is where, well, we'll see the camera turns around. We'll see the recording camera. And this is where, well, the 2 kind of, like, Sacred Gear users are stopped battling after seeing Issei. Well, yeah, Issei. And this is where, well, the camera was about to zoom in until it was turned off in an instant and fell down to the ground. This is where, well, mostly Issei appears over the camera, crushing it with his leg. Now, of course, the camera later turned off, and there was only 2 people watching this and were confused. They're like, what the? Not many other people were focusing on those 2, but yeah, those 2 somewhat warrior Sacred Gear users. The 2 warrior Sacred Gear users turn around to see Issei, or whether it's staring towards Issei. Issei's clothes literally changed to fucking this. My man says, watashi no. Well, let me say it again. This is where, well, mostly he says, yokoso. Watashi no Soul Society. This is where, well, mostly the 2 of them look confused until this is where Issei right now makes a purple little box appear in his hand. And this is where, well, he just snaps his fingers. And this is where the purple box, which he just kind of clenches his hands and snap his fingers. And this is where, well, a purple box appear on both of the guys. And this is where before they can even react, they were right now cut into a million pieces. They didn't even know what the hell happened. This is where, well, they instantly fell down right now, disappearing. This is where both of them were literally fucking confused. They saw the perverted beast and wiped the floor with them. Literally didn't even touch them. He literally showed a purple box, a purple black box appear around them, destroy them in an instant. They did not have a chance with him. This is where, well, Issei chuckles and says, well, I guess I'm gonna have to start now. This is where, well, most Issei did call Matsuda to actually start already, which Matsuda grins, and this is where, well, he had this grin, look. This is where, well, he had this grin, mostly, what's it called, Matsuda, but yeah. But this is where, well, Issei just had a little smirk and shrug, and this is where, well, mostly, he kind of closes one of his eyes, well, closes both of his eyes, and this is where, well, he reopened them just to show one bright yellow color eye and the other one being crystallized blue. He grins, and this where, well, he kind of says, well, it's time to begin. I have to hurry this up anyway, because, well, when I have to go to the store anyway, I gotta go buy new chapters of manga. Maybe there's anything new interesting, or maybe there's a new anime. Who really cares? This is where, well, he starts walking. This is where, well, mostly we go into a kind of somewhat small battle. Each small battle that ever happened were instantly wiped out of existing. Now, of course, people that were watching this were confused in who exactly or what exactly is happening. These other small little battles, the secret gear users were getting shot down, killed, murdered, and the cameras were being destroyed at once. Every time the murder happens, they're right now being destroyed instantly. This is where, well, mostly Ajuka was confused, and even Sarzex. Sarzex looks at Ajuka, and Ajuka just like, he shrugs, not knowing what's happening. This is where, well, Rias and right now Sona were also confused, but there were still kind of 5 cameras. Well, there were still a lot of cameras, but 5 main cameras were on, what's it called, Riser, well, mostly Edwards, Murahama, Aaron, and mostly, what's it called? Well, the last one being Jake's, or J, but yeah, his name is Jay, not Jade. This is where, well, there were also a camera supposedly going on Issei just because one person was being a troll, and a guy with kind of blondish and blackish hair, with kind of having goldenish eyes, who was just being a troll and watching Issei. Now, Issei knows who exactly is watching him because he knows who just exactly texted him a while ago. This is where he says, sup, boss, I'm watching you in your battle. Mostly I'm here with the guys and we are watching you. Issei wanted to kill that motherfucker. This is where he texts back saying, Kazutora, I will murder you in an instant. I will bring your ass into this game and murder you. Literally, they are just in the middle of nowhere. This is where, well, we'll see. Kazutora says, don't be rude to me, boss. They're texting, by the way. This is where, well, Issei just literally kind of blocked him, but yeah. Just straight up blocked Kazutora in an instant without a care in the world. Just blocked. This is where Kazutora was just shocked and kind of annoyed from his boss just blocking him, but yeah. This is where the others are kind of just cheering for mostly Issei, which other people were confused in why they were cheering for Issei. But this is where, well, a battle between mostly a person, because there was one camera following this person that looked to have a white mask and someone like mostly kind of looking like this. So he kind of looked like this. This person kind of looked like this, but yeah. But this is where, well, he was right now rushing through the woods and right now kind of running straight towards a person that he noticed. In an instant, he was just chasing him down. The camera was zooming in also. This is where, well, most of the people were confused in who exactly this person is because they can't tell from the white mask. But when the person managed to catch up to exactly who he was following, it was none other than Matsuda killing literally a person, shooting him right in the face. Matsuda turns around just to see mostly CP0. This is where, well, mostly Matsuda scoffs and says, so, you're here. This is where, well, CP0 says, I'm here to arrest you, Matsuda. Or should I say Matsuda Fujigoro? This is where, well, mostly Matsuda grins and saying, bring it! This is where, well, mostly both of them starts kind of clashing. But this is where everyone was shocked between the power in Matsuda. Matsuda was not holding back. This is where, well, Matsuda started pulling out guns, started shooting at CP0. But yeah, they were confused in who exactly, why was it called CP0 called, well, not CP, he didn't just call, wasn't called Matsuda Fujigoro, he called him mostly the murderer. This is where, well, mostly Matsuda seems to know who exactly this person's calling a murderer, a criminal. But of course, this is where, well, Matsuda seems not to care. He starts shooting at the supposed person that's named CP0 because Matsuda kind of said. This is where it was a battle between those two, and of course people are shocked with the speed and power that Masuda is showing. Masuda grabbed this person from the leg and slammed him to the ground in an instant. Tried to stab on him with a blade that he appeared out of nowhere. This is where, well, it's called the soul splitting sword, but not the point. But for right now, I gotta kind of end it off here because I need to do something. But other than that, bye soon. Yeah. I'll talk about more about most Issei's abilities later. But other than that, yeah, bye.